Teaching music in elementary grades. Lesson 1. Introduction to Music. According to John Dewey, music is the most powerful and emotional of the art. Topic 1. Definition of and nature of music. Have you ever sung with your heart? Or have you listened to lovely ballads, concerts, vocal or instrumental? If you have, then you will know what we mean when we say that music is a divine gift that is soul-searching and soul-satisfying. Music is an artful arrangement of sounds across time. Music is part of every culture on earth, but it varies widely among cultures in styles and structure. Definitions of music can change dramatically over a short time, as they have across the world during the 20th century. Music comes from the Greek word musiki, which means the art of muse. Muse is one of the 9 sister goddesses of song and poetry, and of the arts and sciences. She is the spirit that gives the poet or composer his idea and inspiration. So there are different definition and nature of music. First, we have music is defined by Istolas in 1998 as the art of combining and regulating sounds of varying pitch to produce melodious harmony expressive of various ideas and emotions. Among the Hindus and Egyptians, music is interwoven with religion. Aristotle says that he is a great philosopher. He sees that music as an avenue to release tension and incentive to a positive development of character. Rivadillo says in 1987 defines music is the union of pitch, force, quality, and duration arranged according to the laws of melody and harmony, or the combination and succession of tones following the recognized laws of musical composition. And lastly, according to Plato, another Greek philosopher, for him, music is the way to innermost soul of man, which becomes part of one's personality. It is now generally realized that music, brought about in ways that have meaning to the child, contributes significantly to building the child's personal identity, enriching his life by developing understanding and perception in his societal environment through the sound and social relationships. It also gives the opportunity to expand his ability to imagine, create, and appreciate with discriminative judgment. This ability makes music as one form of art. In the preceding page, music as an art we'll discuss further. So, topic 2, music as an art. Music is a common language of mankind. There is no human heart that is not touched by music. It finds an intrinsic response there and awakens the finer nature of man. It has the power to summon the tenderest as well as the most sublime feelings. With its noble, exquisite melodies, music can tame a savage heart and makes one milder and gentler. It has the mysterious charm of disciplining the passion and uplifting the soul. Truly, music can change our outlook in life beyond our highest dreams. Music can bring out of the best of oneself. With its various moods, it has the match for every condition and occasion. That is why music considered as an art, because it encourages anyone to express emotions through songs when weary or sad or when happy. There are songs that steer men heroic action and songs that comfort the downhearted or songs that bring back memories. The knowledge of musical symbols and signs will unlock for us a world of beauty, harmony, and joy. To those possessing artistic talents, music is one of the finest outlets of self-expression. It is one of the best means of satisfying one's creative impulse. Once a man has articulated innermost thoughts, then he has reached the ultimate goal of art. Since art means ability or skills to create something out of one's thoughts, imaginations, feelings, and emotions. Therefore, through music, our inner being is understood and appreciated. Topic 3, functions of music. So why do we have to study music? And what music brings to us? Although there is no general agreement as to exact what music communicates or how it communicates, some individuals and governments have believed that music possesses great powers and communications. So there are several reasons what music is for. First, most ancient Greek philosophers believed that listening to music based on a certain modes in use at the time was beneficial to the development of a young person's character. For centuries, Chinese believes that music were influenced by the philosophy of Confucius, which music was not to entertain, but to purify one's thought. The primary function of music is to express joy, pain, and to entertain. However, when sounds are not regulated, or when a piece of music is played improperly or in full blast as an unregulated stereo, it ceases to give pleasure, thus failing in its purpose. Like other arts, music deals with emotions. It is a pure art, which enables to convey emotions with great intensity and can directly affect people. Good music radiates joy and exhilarating to those who are receptive to it. Music supplies man's potential, power, and energy for creative growth. It is a stimulant to one's imagination and a strong force to invent. Music is a vitalizing factor for the other subjects in the school curriculum. It sharpens the mind to understand and interpret its technical symbols and terms, and to understand its special vocabulary. The historical development of music. So scholars can only speculate about when music began or when cultures had music first. From ancient times, people have told stories or its origins. There is no recorded beginning of music. Discoveries or the archaeologists in the great cities of early civilization like Egypt, Greece, and Western Asia brought about existence of music. Through pictorials and architectural representations found on walls of the houses, buildings, pyramids, tombs, temples, and monuments. Ancient history disclosed that the power to move man has always been attributed to music. Its ecstatic possibilities have been recognized in all cultures and have usually been admitted in practice under particular conditions. So there are developments of music, so I will send to you handouts for the summary of development of music. So we have topic 5, the significance and objectives of music education. According to Robert, he believes that in the democracy, music education is a must for all, not only because democratic heritage insists that every child shall have education in music as part of his rightful general education, but also because the democracy education provides for the fullest possible development of its people. According to Johann, a German poet, regarded music as a decisive means to form man's character, placing music as a center of all educational endeavors. So there are the four significance of music education is to first, to upgrade knowledge, methods, procedures, and teaching strategies through music. To implement the Passage of Music Education Law, RA 4723, an act giving importance to the teaching of music in the curricula of elementary and secondary schools in 1966. To serve as a medium through which individuals will be acquainted with the various aspects of life, being reflections of humanity through ages. And lastly, to foster love of country as the primary aim of Article 15 of the Constitution, Section 8, Number 4. We have also the objective of music education. First, enrich life experiences through observation, exploration, discovery, cooperation, and participation. This is the most important objectives in music education. We need to observe, explore, we need to discover, we need to cooperate, and also participate. Di lang kay puro ra imagine. Next, discover creative potential potentialities through singing, listening, playing, moving, reading, and creating. So in music, we need to sing, listen, we need to play instruments, we need to move, need to read notes, and creating our own songs. Enhance visual and aural perception for aesthetic and intellectual value judgment. Utilize music as an outlet for one's feeling. Gain acquaintance with music and of different countries. Develop fellowship for universal communication and social cohesion. Awaken interest in global culture. Develop nationalistic spirit in adopting Philippine music. Gain familiarity with the different styles of Philippine songs, dances, festivals, and musical instruments. Involve community participation for a harmonious school-community relationship. So those are the 10 objectives of music education. Topic 6. The teacher and music education. So music is an academic discipline and a vital part of the total education program. The teacher is the director of learning. She must be efficient in translating the message of the composer into the meaningful experiences. Thus, there are different methods and techniques in teaching of music. Though there is no definite approach which can be solely considered best, but here are some roles of music teacher should have to become the effective and sufficient. The roles of music teacher. So as a music teacher, we must be an architect who prepares the plans and long-term strategies in unfolding and intricacies of music. As a music teacher, we must be an innovator who opt for the most appropriate materials needed in a varied range of musical activities with the advent of state-of-the-art musical gadgets. As a music teacher, we must be a counselor and confidante. She holds or we holds the responsibility in guiding the children, the youth, to classify their music interests, needs, aspirations, and emotional makeup. We need to teach them how to appreciate music. We need to be a music teacher. As a surrogate parent, helps to students to improve their relationship with peers as well as the elders and overcome insecurity. As a music teacher, we must be a scaffold. A teacher-learner relationship is of a great assistance in cementing structures for intelligent appreciation of music globally. Aside from its role and portrayal, the music teacher encounters various challenges along the way. So we have so many challenges. So these are the following: the teacher, the pupils, the classroom, the administrator, and the community. First, we have the challenge number 1, the teacher. The teacher with only 2-year course in the college is aware of her limitations. How can she transmit learning and inadequate preparations? So to remedy this, the teacher must have initiative and resourcefulness to broaden her cultural orientation through attendance in concerts, seminars, affiliations with organizations. So we do not stop learning. As we graduate, we need to attend seminars or concerts or any other thing that can add to our knowledge. We need to be those who are qualified to teach the subject that is given to us. Next, the challenge number 2, the pupil. Each child has an inherent talented, more talented and less talented. It depends. We have individual differences. So boys and girls differs in musical abilities. So we, as the teacher, we must be keen enough to be flexible on addressing the different students' needs, so we do not have the same students. Individuals is different. They are totally different. We have the more talented ones and the less talented ones. So we as a teacher, we must be keen, we must be sharp in seeing who or what they need. As a teacher, we need to know their abilities, their lapses. We need to fill in all the lapses or the gap that ilang kinahanglan. The challenge number 3, the classroom. In the Philippines, it is very difficult to have a music classroom, a physical education classroom. So here, is the teacher assigned to a room where honking of conveyances disturbance in the activities? So there are many disturbances, and we are handling music. Of course, we are singing, we are playing instruments, or in physical education class, we are playing. Dili takin dapat makadisturb o uban nga klase. So that is why classroom is really difficult, especially in the Philippines. Di tatagaan, walay lugar para sa tua. Because they don't know how unsaon pag-feel na itong comfortable ta sa itong klase. So, are the music and the PE classes merged so that the noises outdo the singing and the music class? The teacher has the right to feel comfortable. Of course, the teacher. And also the students. We need to be secure in her work. Her effectiveness as a teacher can be affected by working conditions which have to be pleasant and conducive to learning or conducive to learning. If we are not comfortable in our classroom, in a room, we are not effective enough as a teacher. We cannot do our work. The 4th challenge is the administrator. The administrator is the facilitating and the serving agent of the learning situation. The teacher seeks provision for facilities in music class from the administration. So we need support. Their support is needed for its acquisition. The enthusiasm of the diligent teachers withers if she does not get commendation or encouragement from the administration. Yes. We are not appreciated enough. Even though we are good in our teaching, if they are not helping us, the administration, wala gyapon. But if the administrator is understanding, they could understand kung kinahanglan sa as music teacher. It's very nice. that the administration may not be musically trained, but he knows about the inherent values of music and to appreciate its importance. The last challenge the community. Community support is vital to music education. Yes, the parent represents the vehicle that has to assist the other community resources such as the civic, religious, and the political organizations. If we can gain support from the community, especially from the parents of our children, our student, our pupil, it's very nice na mo cooperate sila, especially in our class. From the community emerge leaders who possess innermost potentialities and capabilities. A community teacher partnership can work out a music program that is integrated, nationalistic, and inspiring. So it's very nice if we gain those 5. Wala tayo challenge sa teacher, we as the teacher, the pupil, the classroom, the administrator, and the community. So what some famous people say about music? Francisco Buencamino, he says, "I would rather be a poor man with music than a rich man without it." Felipe Padilla de Leon says there is no other medium by which we can truly awake and unite national feeling except through our folklore. Lastly, Aristotle, music has the power to mold character. That being so, it is an indispensable study for the young. So that's all for today. Thank you.